Hello, my name is Contreras, and the behavior that I want to change is procrastination. And what is procrastination? Well, procrastination is the action of delaying something to the last minute, and that could be through schoolwork or outside of class or even athletics. And the reason I want to change this habit of mine is because I sometimes can't procrastinate, and it's just a bad habit. I procrastinate on homework, tests, quizzes, even sometimes for basketball, I'll just procrastinate wait till the last minute. And when I procrastinate, I really lose a lot of sleep because I'm up all night in the success center doing work, and it just causes so much stress. Alright, so the negative effects of procrastination is bad grades because you're waiting till the last minute to do your schoolwork, and that's just not being a good academic student. And then you could also lose sleep by staying up all night doing that schoolwork, and then not enough sleep also causes stress. And stress as a college student can affect you in a big way, from on the field or on the court to in the classroom. And I feel like those are the negative effects of procrastinating your schoolwork to the last minute. Alright, so here are the positive effects of non-procrastination. Non-procrastination leads to better grades because you won't be waiting until the last minute for any of the schoolwork, and for tests, instead of cramming it all in the night before, you could spread it out through days. And this causes no stress because you won't be stressing about cramming or stressing if you have a 10-day assignment by 12 a.m. and you're in the success center at 11:55 trying to get it done. And without procrastination, you actually can get a good night's rest. The full 6 to 8 hours of sleep will really help you in the classroom, and all this non-stress will help you as an athlete as well, because you can perform at a higher level without any stress, and you're just playing your sport and doing what you love. And I think those are really positive effects of procrastination. Alright, so my goals of getting over procrastination is to not be doing my assignments or studying for tests and quizzes at last minute at the success center right before the next day, because I'm cramming it all in, which is not healthy and just causing more stress the next day when I gotta go take that test. And an accomplishment that I would want to gain from getting over procrastination is getting a good amount of sleep. Because as of right now, I'm not getting a right amount of sleep because sometimes I'll wait till the last minute and I'll be in the success center late at night doing work that I should have been doing hours before that, but instead I was just hanging out and playing video games, which is not the best student activities to be doing. Okay, so for contacting a professional, I decided the professional that I was going to contact was my dad, because his occupation requires no procrastination at all, and his occupation is actually a master chief in the Navy, and on a ship that he works on, he's in charge of logistics, which is the organization of moving, housing, and supplying troops and even equipment to where it needs to be, and doing that all in a specific time frame. And I feel like that you really can't procrastinate at all in that occupation. And the information he gave me was just always stay on top of your work, and then you'll never fall behind. And with procrastination, you're usually always falling behind on work because you're really cramming it all in the night before. My dad's information that he gave to me was very helpful, and I realized that procrastination and laziness goes hand in hand. And also, procrastination is all mentality, because if you want to do your work early, then you'll do it early. But if you want to be lazy and then just wait, then you're going to be cramming at the end of the night, and that's going to lead to stress for the test the next day. And also, you're not going to get a good night's sleep, so you won't even be ready for the test the next day. And I found this information really credible because of the job he does, and I feel like he has experience in procrastination, because all of his young sailors that work for him, he has to probably get on them for procrastinating. And it's all just really a mental thing, and that's what he really taught me. Alright, so keeping track of my procrastination and during the weeks of My first and second week, I didn't really get off to a strong start because I really waited to the last minute to study for an exam in one of my classes. And in the first semester of college for me, procrastination hurt me pretty bad, and I feel like it just carried over. And then week 3 to 4, I started getting into the swing of things. I started getting a feel. I had a little mess ups here and there, but nothing too major. And week 5 and 6, I really didn't have any mess ups because I was in the full swing and I just stayed on top of my work. And it was pretty difficult because we're in the middle of the season for basketball, and I feel like that kind of makes you procrastinate a little bit. But I was really on top of it, and I was on time with all my assignments and no late work. So for my conclusion, I found that I was really successful in my behavior change, and I feel like this project really helped me as a college student and a student athlete and even a person, because I feel like procrastination can really hurt you and it could really add stress to your life. And I just think this project really helped me.